Scared of heights, really scared of heights, so I'm not going any closer to the cliff edge than that. But be assured it's a high drop.
Good morning. It is actually quite late now. I woke up early, but about 5 in the morning, as soon as the light came up, all the farmyard animals started to honk, squeal, scream, yelp in a synchronized way. I'm not kidding you, right? The peacocks, which I just heard now, they meowed all together. Like, there must have been about 20 of the things in all different directions, all at exactly the same time. It was so weird. That woke me up, and I had to go out and take some video and some sound recordings of it. And I came back to bed and fell asleep again. But it is now time to get out and explore. But you know what, there's another thing. I did have a really good sleep, apart from being woken up by the farmyard animals. A really great sleep. In fact, I've had a headache pretty much most days this week, waking up in London. Today's the first day in a week that I've woken up feeling, pretty good. No headache, which is great. So, good sleep. Tech is in the shower already. I'm going to go and get a shower in a minute. I'm going to get some breakfast, which they have provided here in the cabin for us. And then we're going to go out and explore.
When you can see things in the daylight, it's just such a different perspective. It's a glorious sunny day today. Really warm when the sun's out, a bit cooler when the clouds come, but when the sun's out it's hot, so we thought we would take a drive to the Dorset coastline, which is about an hour and a half from here, the Jurassic Coast. Making our way out of the farm now. Gonna go for a bit of a drive down to the coast. As I said, Dorset is about an hour and a half from here, so a nice steady wee drive. What a beautiful spot though. And the sun's come out, that's the main thing. Alright, we got really lucky guys. The weather has come out. It was pretty cloudy all the way from the cabin down the coast here. We've been driving for an hour and a half roughly. We're on the Jurassic Coast now and the sun has come out. There's no clouds anymore. It looks like we've hit the jackpot. We're going to enjoy it. The temperature right now is 24 degrees Celsius, which is great. Alright, this is how bad we are at being tourists, right? We were on our way here in the car. Didn't even know where to go. We thought we were going to go to Durdle Door, the famous beach in Arch, but we know how busy it's been recently. It's been all over the news because people have been jumping off the rocks and hurting themselves, and we've been there before. And we knew it was going to be absolutely packed, so we looked for somewhere else. This could be quite busy as well. The car park is pretty busy, but it's a place called Harry Rocks. Apparently it's pretty beautiful. Somebody hurt themselves. Old Harry Rocks. It's Old Harry Rocks. There's just so many people in a car park and walking around. I mean, I think it will be quieter than Durdle Door, but the thing is, nobody can travel right now. Nobody's going to Spain like they usually would in the summer. And right now is the English kids' holidays at school, so everybody's looking for a beach getaway. And when the weather's as nice as it is now here in the UK, the Jurassic Coast is probably the nicest beach region in all of the UK, to be honest. Apart from the Western Isles of Scotland. Hear the sound of the crickets behind me. Not crickets, grasshoppers. The beach down there is so full, you can see it from up here just behind me, and I can guarantee the people are not socially distanced because there's just hundreds and hundreds of people. But even worse, there's so many boats in the bay down there that the boats aren't even socially distanced from each other. It's mad. But you know what, when you get nice weather in the UK like we've got now, 24, 25 degrees Celsius it is, on a weekend, it's game over. You might be thinking, as well as I am, that Old Harry is a really weird name, and it is.
There are two local theories as to how Harry, or Old Harry, got its name. First of all, it is a nickname for the devil, Old Harry, and there are other local references to the devil as well, so that could well explain it. But there's also a legend of a pirate that used to live in the area called Old Harry. So there are a number of theories. I kind of like both Old Harry the Devil or Old Harry the Pirate. In any case, these spectacular high white cliffs, chalk cliffs, the Old Harry Rocks, sit within the Jurassic Coast National Heritage Site.
Alright, so this is the Harry Rock, and they are pretty beautiful. The white cliffs, very famous in England. Scared of heights, really scared of heights, so I'm not going any closer to the cliff edge than that. But be assured it's a high drop. Quite close to where we're staying, there is a chalk stream river, which is called the River Test, and this walkway here, which is absolutely beautiful. We should come out for a wee bit of a walk, get out for a bit for sunset. We've actually just missed the sunset, we're a wee bit late, but well worth coming down here. Alright, we are back in the cabin. We arrived here about 10-15 minutes ago. It was a long day because, to be frank, it's a long drive. We went from here in wherever the heck we are, I'm not even sure still, down to Dorset, drove around the coast. It was very, very busy, a lot of people, and we just still are not comfortable with that because of the virus situation and all that kind of thing. You know, we came here to get away from people, and we went down to Dorset to the Jurassic Coast, and we found just so many people, and we thought this isn't it. So we decided not to go to some of the beaches. We did go and have a look, but they were just too busy. So anyway, it was a great drive. Hopefully you enjoyed some of the cliff views. Got some nice sunshine as well. It was just a good day out. And for now, we're just going to take it easy in the cabin tonight. We have learned a lesson from last night, and we have basically shut all the windows. It is thankfully quite a lot cooler tonight as well, so we should be able to sleep in there without the windows needing to be open. But basically we're closing all the windows, and when the lights are on, closing the windows so the bugs don't all come in. But with the cooler air that you can feel, I think a lot of the bugs are not as active tonight anyway. Basically it was a one-day heat wave. We took advantage of it, came out to the cabin, and it was amazing. But tonight we're just going to try and enjoy the peace and quiet and listen to the sound of nature. I did hope that I would get to see the comet tonight, Comet Neowise, but we've missed it by just a few days, unfortunately. According to the online astronomer people, it would have been a perfect night tonight with the stars going to come out. It's a very, very clear night, as you can see behind me. There's not a single cloud. I might try and do a night star time lapse in any case. This has just been such a great opportunity to get away from everything and get into nature again.
good.
It's coming. Well, that was it. We're done. We are now going home. Got a few places we need to see on the way home, like I said, but that was a beautiful little stay in this cabin. I'm going to miss it. Time to lock up and time to go. It's another gloriously sunny day, so we might as well take advantage of it because it's summer and the end of summer is nigh in the UK. Where's the keys actually?
No.
That's it. Alright, so we drove about 15 minutes from the cabin to here, which is Stonehenge. I'm not sure if you can make it out just there with my fingers pointing behind me, quite far away over that field. The thing is, we can't get any closer than this because there are literally thousands and thousands of people there. The traffic is insane. There's a queue going round the block to get to this place, round some fields and like miles and miles and miles of traffic, so we can't get any closer than we are now. And I'm not going to stay in the queues to get there because we just don't have time if we want to see all the things we want to see today, basically. And it is worth a trip if you've never been before. Although I will say you cannot get close to the stones for obvious reasons because they don't want people to touch them anymore and ruin them. You can still get a cool view of one of the most famous sites in the world. I'm in no man's land. I'm lost in no man's land. Lost in no man's land. And where we are now is the beginning, the very entrance of the New Forest, which I don't know anything about, but apparently is an area of outstanding natural beauty. Here's a sign here. High fire risk. So no barbecues, no raw naked fires, or whatever you would call it. Anyway, going for a drive through here. Probably might not even stop, but just take in the sights and enjoy it. Pretty cool to be here nonetheless. In no man's land. Traffic in the New Forest. Stay there, horse. Our penultimate stop of this trip. Penultimate, so we've got another place I want to show you guys, but we are here at Bournemouth, a city I've never ever been to in my whole life, but it's been in the news a lot recently over the last few weeks because the beach has been overcrowded and we're here to add to that problem. More joking, we're not actually, we're just going to have a look from a distance, not get involved in all the madness that's going on the beach. You might regret it because it's so busy, and I think that's because it's a nice beach, maybe one of the nicest city beaches we've got in the UK. Let's have a look. A lot of social distancing happening on this beach. Not. Before coming home I wanted to stop up for a place that I've seen years ago but haven't been to for a while. Just because it's very pretty, very photogenic, and here it is behind me. It's a lavender farm and it's in bloom. Such a shame that for this awesome place the sun couldn't poke its head out just for the last half an hour to end this amazing weekend, because it would just light this place up and get some great photos. I don't think it's going to happen though. It's too cloudy up there. Blue skies that way, but where the sun is, it's too cloudy. Anyway, it has been a great trip. This is within the M25 motorway, so we are basically back in London now. Just going to take a couple of photos here to end the trip. So thank you guys very much for watching this vlog. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please share it with your friends. I very much appreciate that. Leave your comments down below. And until the next adventure, hope you have a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is wherever you are in the world. Take care.